Hey, folks, here we go again, a First Amendment trial. Now, this is not Afro Man, this is not songs, this is not stuff. It is a case of an easily offended police officer together with an easily offended city ordinance and local politicians and local prosecutor who takes offense of a Peen costume. Welcome to the show. So let's start by reading from this article from The Intercept, which is local news, you can say. In the body camera footage, a police officer parks his black SUV on the grass, a rosary swinging from the rearview mirror. He exits his car, moves briskly past a pair of protesters, and pulled an accusatory finger at the suspect, a 7-foot-tall inflatable Peen holding an American flag. The alleged crime, unclear. There's no sound at first, only the side spectacle of a person in a Peen suit turning towards a cop with a stance that says, "Who? Me?" A handmade sign comes into view in the person's right hand. It reads, "No dictator." The scene in the video unfolded last fall on a busy road just off a strip mall in South Alabama. The protester was Renea Gamble, an ASL interpreter, American Sign Language, who bought the suit at the nearby Spirit Halloween store. And let's move down. I'm going to link the entire article in the description below, so you can go there and read. So I don't the local news needs your support as well. Fairhope Police CPL Andrew Babb was less amused. "I'm serious as a heart attack," he tells Gamble when the audio begins to play on the 14-minute body camera video. "I'm not going to sit here and argue with you." He demands to know how she could possibly justify such an obscene display. Quote, "I would like to hear how you could explain to my children what you're supposed to be." Talking to a colleague over his two-way radio after the encounter, Babb described what happened. Gamble was dressed like a freaking wiener, he says on the tape, so he ordered her to remove the costume. She refused, invoking her First Amendment rights. Quote, "I said that's not freedom of speech. This is a family town, and being dressed like that is not going to be tolerated." And that, dear folks, is what this is all about. Easily offended cop in an easily offended governed town deciding, no, we can't have that because we don't like it. And that's the thing with the First Amendment. It takes into account, it specifically addresses the Constitution, the amendment. Do not care if you like it or not. Do not care whatsoever. But local governance, a local law says we do, because clutching pearls and all of that. But here's the thing. What's claimed by this officer in order to get this as a charge is he changes his story. So, folks, let's get to the body cam video. So let's watch this. And yeah, you tell me if what this officer later claims is what actually happened. Now it starts out as silent.
Serious as a heart attack, I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. If my kids had to come by and see this, how would you explain it to them?
Are you recording?
I am recording. I'm recording right here. I am telling you right now, if my kids had to come by and see this, I would like to hear how you would explain to my children what you're supposed to be.
Now, Mr. Officer, Mr. Bab, Pearl Clutcher, Mr. Bab, your kids is not the standard of which you should apply the law. The standard of what you are supposed to apply law is the law and nothing else. You being a little shit with penis envy, apparently. I don't know if you're offended by the visual or the size, but apparently for Mr. Bab, he's offended by penises.
What a pun is?
I want you.
Understand what a pun is?
Let me get another unit over here. I want you to tell me. I want you to tell me why.
Being detained, if not, I'm going to go ahead and close it.
This piece here is really important. She says of something of the effect, if I'm not being detained, I'm walking away, and she's walking away. At no point up until now has this officer said, I'm going to detain you, I'm going to arrest you, or anything of the sort.
I'm telling you right now.
This is what happened. He is being extremely offended by the sight of a penis, and he decides to take the law into his own hands. Now he's a police officer, he's supposed to follow the law. He's supposed to give clear instructions. And the only thing he is going on about is, how are you going to explain this to my kids? Fucker, you explain to your kids. That's parenting. But instead, he doesn't want to. This, in my opinion, is assault. It's a Jerry stop.
I am telling you right now. Sir, turn over. On your belly. On your belly.
Walking away.
On your belly.
That's absurd.
I told her to take it off. Give me your arm. Give me your.
He still has not said a word about you are detained, you are under arrest, no nothing. Nothing.
Your arm.
She's gonna take it off.
Give me your arm. I want your arm now. I need somebody. Give me your arm now.
Walking away.
I told her to take it off.
He told her to take it off. Yeah, you didn't tell her, don't move. You didn't tell her, don't walk away. You saw her walk away, and without a word, you yanked her to the ground, and you still haven't. Now, in action, you are making an arrest without a warning.
And what orders was she in violation of?
It's disorderly conduct.
You could not.
Now is the first time where he claims an actual violation. In my opinion, this is him going, oh shit, I forgot to do my fucking job in the right order of things. So now he has to say something. Disorderly conduct. For a Halloween costume. At a protest. A peaceful, by the road protest.
It's disorderly conduct.
I checked.
All right, grab this arm.
Trying to behave.
Got it. Yep.
15 seconds and she was walking away.
Other arm.
And folks, this is a grandmother. Old. As he yanked her to the ground, we don't know if she passed out. He didn't care. All he cared was, yeah. He was offended. He was being an asshole. A pearl-clutching cop is a dangerous cop because these type of cops believes my morality supersedes the law. It supersedes the Constitution and the amendments because I feel offended and I am the law in this little town.
Let me have your other arm. Thank you. This is a family town, and I'm not going to have somebody out here dressed like this. You understand?
You hear that? This is a family town, and I'm not going to have somebody out here dressed like that. He's not citing anything. This is officer, dub, dab, twat, whatever's deciding, I'm the law. Now, folks, I don't really care what this demonstration is about, or what the sign is about, or anything about the No Kings. This is not what this is about. This is this person's First Amendment right of speech and expression.
This isn't abusive.
Back up. Give us some space.
All right. Ready? All right, hold on. This way. This way. Bring your knees up. Bring your knees up. Knees up. Then you're going to sit up. Ready? Sit up. Stand up. Stand up. All right, come on. I would hate for her grandkids to see her like this.
Our grandkid helped put down on her.
That's a shame. Come on, have a seat.
Watch your step.
I can't see anything.
Now, I'd like for her to take this off.
I know. They can't see the side of Oregon. They never can.
Where? There you are. Can you see me? Okay.
Now I can.
Sit back. Sit back. Now, what you're going to do.
That's as high as my butt goes.
I understand.
And it's,
Look,
and it's cramping my leg.
I know. Listen to me. We're kind of having to fight this suit. So I want you to sit back. You're going to, this leg right here. You feel my leg right here?
Okay.
I want you to raise this leg until it's on mine. There you go. And then you're going to slide straight back in, okay?
Oh, can somebody pull me in? I can't slide.
I bet that is the first time in a long while he has had his hands on a good set of balls.
Because my hands are fixing to bleed
Stand
from
up.
these
Stand up.
things.
Stand up. Okay. Stand straight up. I get it. We're going to rock out over here. All right, come with me.
What are the charges?
You roll that up.
What am I charging?
Now, eventually, they get her out of this.
No, I'm not trying to violate your freedom of speech. I'm trying to preserve a town that has values.
Oh, don't you just... Of course, I'm not trying to violate your freedom of speech. I'm just trying to preserve a town that has values. You know what? You fucking asshole. Do you know the only values that should be important to your little town? The Constitution, the amendments. That's it. The rest is moralism, pearl clutching, and people believing they are above the rest of us. Folks, one person in the history of mankind is above the rest of us. And you know who that is? The moment somebody's, oh, my moral values makes me more important than you. Then your God is the guy downstairs.
All right, put your head down. Put your head down. We'll come over the top. Put your head down.
I got in. Let me put that.
Okay, all right. You're exactly right.
All right. Let it drop. Catch your feet,
All right.
okay?
Pull your feet out.
Right here, pop below.
Pull your feet out.
Step out of it.
Pull your feet out.
Oh, wait. What is that? My American flag shoes. What? I'm an American? I'm an American. Who knew?
Hurry up.
Who knew? I have rights. Who knew?
All right. No, leave that there.
Yeah. American flag shoes. Now, let's get ahead to what this wanker is all of a sudden telling on see where it is. The report in.
What up?
What happened?
Well, one dressed like a friggin' wiener. Come up, she's wearing a big gigantic penis costume and is like, hey, look, you got to take that off.
Oh, really?
And she was like, take what off? My, freedom of speech or whatever. And I said, that's not freedom of speech. I said, man, this is a family town. And I said, and being dressed like that's not going to be tolerated. I said, it's disorderly conduct. I said, you're setting an example.
Really? Really? That's not what's on the tape, you lying sack of garbage.
That doesn't need to be said. I said, if my kids were to come by here and see that, what would they, I said, how would you explain it to them? And she said, I'd explain to them that we don't have kings. And I said, that's not what I'm talking about, and you know it. And I said, I need you to take the outfit off. And she went to turn around, walk off. And I said, no, ma'am. I said, come here, I need to talk to you.
Lie number 2. He didn't say anything. She said, if I'm not detained, I'm walking away. And you, Officer Dub, threw her to the ground without saying a single word.
And she pulled away from me, so I grabbed her and put her on the ground.
Lord have mercy.
And that, sadly, that's all that has been released. Folks, you know I'm not American. I'm overseas. We don't have the First Amendment. Where I am, it is illegal to insult a police officer. You, over here, you can't tell an officer he's an asshole. Or she. We don't have your protection. That is why these cases are so extremely important, to shine a light on these moralist, pearl-clutching motherfuckers and tell them, no, what you are doing is not okay. You're perfectly in the right of not liking it. You not liking things does not make it illegal. So in this little town of, in South Alabama or something of the sort, the cops, the local politicians, the city attorney is also the prosecutor, they need to know this isn't okay. So, what I want you to do is find anybody who is talking about this case and support them in their videos, their streams, because we can't accept this. Freedom of speech it has to be defended every damn day, because the moment you stop defending it and you lose it, you'll turn out just like we do over here, where we can watch police officers, government employees screw up, but we can't say shit about it. Well, we can. Oh, if we are very, very polite and saying, "Ooh, please don't do that." It should be every human's right to see a state actor, when they fuck up, should be our damnedest right to tell them, you fucker, go fuck yourself. What you're doing is wrong. Thanks for listening in. You all have a good one. And I will see you in the next stream or video. Bye-bye.